Hey guys, we just got back from our community group gathering and caught an awesome sunset on the way home, and it's just gorgeous out right now. We missed the sunset at home. It's always such a good view, but I caught a picture of it from the car window on the way, so I'll put that in here. But just wanted to show you a little bit what it's looking like this evening in the wildflower garden in the evening. You can hear the birds singing. There's an oriole chirping. We've got fireflies and the wildflowers, and it's just beautiful. So I just wanted to share a little bit. We got this gorgeous sunset over the cornfield. We've got lots of flowers blooming in the night. Sometimes I just even like this more than I love it during the daytime, especially. This whole patch is full of blue, like bright blue meadow flax in the morning. It blooms from early morning till like 10 or 11 and then starts closing up around noon. The meadow flax will bloom for the day, and then each flower dies, and then a new one blooms after it. And this whole field is just full of blue in the morning, and it's my favorite. But at nighttime, some of these bright colors just glow just about, and they're just so gorgeous. So just wanted to show you a few of these pretties here at night. We've got blanket flowers all over the place, and we've got daisies, and we've got lavender, quite a few different varieties of lavender over here. I have a hard time keeping a track of what varieties of lavender. We have not a ton, but somewhere around 20 different bushes, and they're all seem to be a little bit different. We've got lots of little pretties through here, and we've got Dusty coming to visit. Dusty's ready to head in for the night, so we'll probably do that here pretty quickly after we finish up here and go put the chickens to bed. We've got these beauties just glowing in the evening light, and I just love them. This is one of my favorite places on the property. All these pretties blooming all the time. Here's a little bit of that meadow flax, some remnants. Usually you can't see much of it in the evening, but there's a couple little flowers still hanging on tonight. And we just look up and over the field and catch a little last glimpse of the sunset. Let's look over here and see what we've got. Got some lilac bushes that aren't in bloom anymore, but we've got some on both the east and west side of the wildflower patch. A really fun thing about this patch is there's always something new to surprise me. I've got a couple special things marked in here because I do mow this down in the fall to try to help with the goldenrod and the Queen Anne's lace that's really taken over. I've been trying to hand weed it, but there's a lot to do in between. So these are the meadow flax tonight, and they just get a little seed pod. That's all that's left of that pretty little blue flower that bloomed just this morning. Such a cool thing. Some more lavender. Oh, just a gorgeous view. I just love it out here. And we get lots of little mixed colors, flowers that seem to be different color every year. We've got the sage is finishing up, but there's a few purple flowers left on the sage. We're getting a little sparse over here. This is mostly blue flax during the day, and then some of these later bloomers are starting to get buds on them, so they'll all start opening up here pretty soon. But the cool part about this patch is this hill is mostly gravel, and we used to grow pumpkins on it, but it was probably their least favorite spot to grow just because it's so dry and rocky. So a few years ago I decided to turn it into a wildflower patch and just did drought tolerant species Here's that. I think it's Sweet William. We've got a lot of different colors. We've got pink, maroon, pink and white, just white, orange, yellow, just lots of beautiful colors. And it's just finishing up now, but there's still some pretty red foliage on there. And Dusty's back. He's really telling me he's ready to go inside. And yeah, so I just did a wildflower mix that was drought tolerant, full sun drought tolerant. It took 2 years to really see any blooms, and then 3 years before it really started growing well, and it just keeps getting better every year. A lot of these are perennials or self-seeding annuals, or even some of these are biennials. Like we've got this mullein here. This is the 2nd year mullein. It's starting to show some flowers on top, and we've got lots of stuff starting to open up. One poppy plant that just finished, and yeah, sometimes they come out here. Oh, we had a ton of different double blossom columbines and just all kinds of really beautiful flowers. And what we have here closer to the road is a lot of grass that I'm trying to get rid of. There's flowers hiding in there, and I just can't keep up with the grass. So this section is a little out of control, but it will have lots of flowers throughout it as the summer goes on, and hopefully I can catch up with these weeds here and start cleaning them out. One of the reasons I put this here as well, besides it just being a dry patch that needed something a little hardier, was that it's kind of near the road. So hoping I can get it cleaned up so people can enjoy it more from the road as they drive by. I think last year the grass was a lot better contained, so you could really see that, especially that blue meadow flax in the morning. It was just really beautiful as you drove by, and sometimes we had some people stopping and taking pictures, and that's pretty cool with me. I just love all these beautiful flowers and love to share them with people, so I really would like everyone to be able to see them from the road. And you can see some of it, but maybe tomorrow I'll have to come out and get a good view of it from the road when the blue is open. I just saw a little firefly. Oh, there he is. It's just flashing at us. I'm going to see if I can catch it. I just love these guys. We have quite a bit of acreage across the road that's more wet, and sometimes you'll go down for a walk across the road by the river in the evening, and all the fields are just completely filled with fireflies, just blinking one after another. It's just one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen in life. So that's this patch in the morning, where we can see some of these really bright colors glowing in the evening light. That's what I meant. This patch in the evening, we can see them glowing. And I'll have to do another video of these in the daytime, when you can see lots of other colors and beautiful flowers. Oh, here's some of that Sweet William that's still blooming. Oh, it's so beautiful. We've got a pretty good sized patch here. We expanded a little bit to kind of go right up to the edge of these lilac bushes, and that's pretty grassy still, because I didn't clean that out super well before I started seeding that. But we do have some perennials in there as well. We've got some irises and like a spirea here on the edge, as well as, see, there's a few irises, and we've got some hardy hibiscus, that I recently transplanted, some garden phlox that's starting to come up, and of course a lot of weeds in there. I also did some guerrilla seeding of sunflower seeds. I showed you guys in my last video that huge tub of sunflower seeds we had saved from last year, all different varieties, and so I had spread a bunch in here in this grassy area where the wildflowers haven't spread as much. And oh, there's Daisy. Daisy, are you ready to go inside? Yeah. Another view of that sunset. See if we can focus here. And a firefly. Just gorgeous. And on this edge, we do have some bee balm and peonies on this edge. So we've got our yellow peony here that's done for the season. This is one of those big, I'm not sure the variety, but it's a hardy hibiscus that's got like dinner plate size flowers. It's just gorgeous. And another few peonies, and then a lot of the meadow flax and some of the blanket flowers are escaping into this area of the yard. So we're just kind of letting them. We'll just see what happens. This is mostly clover here. This is a field that's been fallow for a few years. So we were mowing it as part of the lawn. But we often just let it go because, again, it's mostly clover, so it doesn't get super tall. And some of these wildflowers over the last couple of years have just started. There's a big clump of that blue meadow flax that's getting ready to take over. And so we're just letting it spread because they're beautiful, and why not have more flowers and less yard to mow? So that's our philosophy here. Yeah. My husband surprised me the other day saying, hey, how about we expand this flower garden down here? This is one of our other spots, and then I don't have to mow as much. I quite like mowing, but we do have a lot of acreage to mow, so I am all about making more flower beds, and especially perennial beds are just my absolute favorite. So yeah, that's just a little view of our main wildflower patch. We have some, I guess this is really our only cultivated wildflower patch that we've done intentionally, but a lot of our acreage across the road is fallow pumpkin field. We don't use all of that anymore. We just use a small portion across the road. And a lot of that is also wildflowers. A lot of cardinal flower, a lot of goldenrod, which is really great for allergies, actually. You can use the goldenrod as a tea or tincture for allergies. It grows by ragweed, which is what people are usually actually allergic to, and not goldenrod, and we have just acres of it. And all kinds of beautiful flowers, Joe Pye weed and blue vervain, and just gorgeous native wildflowers that we just love. But this is our cultivated patch. And we've got our little concrete bench here. We can just sit and enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to add a little bit more structure to the edges over time, and these will just keep expanding. And my goal at this point is adding to the lavender collection, and some of these are a little bit bigger. I harvested this one the other day, and just a few that weren't ready, and then that one over there is just about getting ready to bloom. And the lavender does best here. I have them all over the farm, but it does best over here because it's just dry, so it doesn't get wet feet in the winter time, and really enjoys the heat and just the arid climate, I guess, over here. So this is where the lavender does best on the whole farm. So I probably am going to edge the outside of the flower bed with more lavender. Pretty excited about that. So yeah, just a little tour of the wildflower patch in the evening light. Hope you guys have a great night.